And the next thing you said, I went to a hotel when Michelle was just barely 6 months, and I came back. Mike, you don't deserve anything good in your life. This is the worst you will do, yes. This is the height you will tell the world, and of course they will pick up stones, because that is the only thing a man will say to a woman after leaving her for years. This is the only thing you can say. Are you on cider? Are you high or something? I know you drink, but I never knew that it has gotten to this height. Are you serious? And now listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself. A man who brought me up, my mother knows him as my father. My family knows him. Adopted me like an adopted child. I stayed with him even when I just was not married. I was still single when I knew Apostle Johnson Suleiman. And you confirmed it in your video. Listen to yourself, Mike. Apostle Suleiman will call me to a hotel and I will go there and pass the night. But you didn't bother because you knew I was a virgin. Can you listen to yourself? You don't deserve anything good. I kept my virginity at that age and you married me a virgin. I stayed with this man that long for years before you married me. And he did not disvirgin me. So the best time that he had to sleep according to you was when I was married. At that age that I got married, I kept my virginity. You don't deserve anything good in your life. Thank God you told Nigerians that you met me a virgin and you married me a virgin. Thank God you told Nigerians. So what I didn't do when I was single, I now started doing it when I was married. And at 6 months, Mike, a woman who gives birth at 6 months is still not okay, still bleeding, or better still hurt. When I gave birth to Michelle, I won't cry for you, oh, I will not. When I gave birth to Michelle, I was in the hospital when your mom came to me and told me, that they changed the baby in my womb. I cried, and that day I had an exam. My classmates can bear me witness, English department people. I gave birth at 12 p.m. I left the hospital at 12:31 p.m. to go to write my paper because I did not want to carry over that course. When my lecturers saw me and they told them I just gave birth like 45 minutes ago, they were amazed. I am strong, and you know that. And then, after 6 months, when I was done with my exam, I was still at Oshogbo. Mike, when did I direct myself to Omega Fire Ministries, Auchi? To go and do what I did not do, that I kept a virginity for you at that age. The same things I didn't do as a single. You don't deserve anything good in your life. You do not. I'm doing this because of Michelle. And also because of Apostle Johnson Suleiman. You are dragging his name in the mud. I don't know what he has done to you. And please, anybody who will have to listen to you and believe all this you're blabbing, that you were not even straight. Now, listen, just see, I know the mind game you were playing. You're playing a mind game. You knew very well I was going to counter this. And you had to, you're crying. You knew very well I would counter this. And now you have preformed Nigerians not to listen to me, that I'm hypnotized. In your words, that your wife is very intelligent, but she's not in her right senses. So every other thing you said is correct. Let them not listen to me. As I'm talking now, they already have an idea that I am being hypnotized. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. At least you married me a virgin. Do you hear me? At least thank you for adding that to the video. That is the only truth that you have said. Thank you for giving me that honor and declaring it to the world. I worked as a newscaster even when I was still a virgin. You don't deserve anything good. This is another part of it. Mike, leave me alone. You've taken your diary. That's the worst you can do. This is the worst you would do. And people will pick up stones, yes, to stone me even before they hear me out. And listen, people believe what they want to believe. And that is the truth. But as for this one, I will come out of it. Please leave Apostle Johnson Suleiman alone. Leave him alone. He's my father any day, any time. My people know him. He brought me up. A man who will not sleep with me even when I was single. You think everybody's like you? Do you think everybody's like you? Leave him alone. I have never slept with him. Leave him alone. Thank you. And please, stop dragging people into your mess. You have no shame. You have no outer of shame. Face me is what I told you. Leave my kids out of it. Michelle has friends in school. Her teachers will show her the video. You are wicked. Is this how to this is how they will listen to you? You think Nigerians are stupid? No, you think they're stupid? You tell the one you met a woman a virgin. Oh, and another time she was going for night shift and she used to sleep there. But I didn't bother because she's a virgin. You think Nigerians are stupid? Anybody listening to you and believing what you said obviously is pathetic. And listen to me. Like I said yesterday, if you still have a little conscience in you, use it.